Well, hello, the troopers, and welcome back to General Economics Bunker. Thank you so much for joining me here on this fine Wednesday night. We got another exciting episode of The High Ground. Let's do this. First of all, I hope that your week has been going great. I hope that you've been knocking out goals like crazy this first half of the week. I hope that you've been working out, that you've been eating right, and that you've been drinking plenty of water. Yes, I'm trying to do better. This is not water though, but it still counts, right? I mean, I think so. The doctor says no, but what does he know? Cheers to that. So again, I hope that your week is going amazing. And if not, hey, just hold on a little bit tighter. Tomorrow's Thursday, which already smells like Friday. So the weekend is just around the corner. All right. So again, thank you for joining us. Tonight we got a very special, very exciting episode. We have a great guest. I'll be bringing him in. Ooh, I'm so excited I can't even talk. Bringing him in here pretty quickly, and we're gonna talk about a great event that's gonna be happening here also in San Antonio. My city, at least for now. So, um, once again, thank you for joining us. I hope that everything is going awesome. Also, just a quick shout out to our friends Janine and Scott. Guys, once again, if you guys are if you know them, you know that they're great members of the community. They are going through some pretty tough times, all right, with Scott's recent cancer diagnosis. As you know, he is one of the very lucky few to actually survive the Widowmaker heart attack last year, and this year's been pretty rough already. I know it's March, but oof, 2026 came out swinging, guys. Okay. So yeah, once again, if you wouldn't mind, swing by Janine's profile and just let her know that we're thinking of her, and Scott, show some support. They also have a GoFundMe page. If you're in a position to help, I would greatly appreciate it. I know they will appreciate it as well. And if not, no worries, but maybe consider sharing that link to your social media. That also greatly helps. So once again, shout out to Janine and Scott. You guys are very loved. You are awesome members of this community, and I hope nothing but the best in your future. So, big shout outs and you guys good vibes and a big old hug. All right, so um, let's get the show in the road, as they say. Nobody says that. I know. I say it. Okay, fine. So tonight we have a great member of the local community here in San Antonio. Now, this man is no stranger to conventions. This man, not not happy enough with making some awesome creations to showcase at these conventions, not happy enough by being part of some awesome organizations here locally, not happy enough but bringing joy to many people and supporting cosplayers and supporting fan groups. He decided to make his own convention. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it because why not, right? And so tonight we are gonna be talking about with one of my absolute favorite members of this awesome community. Again, I'm very lucky that he is local here to San Antonio. So without further ado, let me bring onto the stage. We got Big John. What is going on, brother?
How you doing, bro?
Doing good, man. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us here in the bunker. Hold on, let me swing you to the. There we go. All right, that's much better layout. All right, so how you doing, man?
Doing good, doing good. My back hurts a little bit, but I'm all right.
Well, that's from all the hard work you've been doing, man, putting this event together. And guys, we'll talk about it here in a little bit. But spoilers, Big John is putting together a great show here for San Antonio that we will definitely be talking about here later on tonight. But before we jump into the meat and potatoes of things, man, I am like knocking it out of the park with the sayings tonight. Let me jump into the chat here real quick. Even before we started, we got Ultra in the house. What's going on, man? Appreciate you as always joining us. So, coming from you this week, receiving photo bar elite 121 CM Punk, so I can finally convert extra elite 121 to an ultimate edition. Nice, always with the custom, man. Great.
Custom
We
work, love
got
it.
Yeah, man, we got Antonio in the house saying hello there, bro. You should definitely check out this event that we are going to talk about here. So Antonio is a good buddy of mine. He's also local here to San Antonio.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Hi, bro. What's going on? I'm sorry I cannot read your name, but hey, welcome, welcome. Antonio says, bro, that horrible about the cancer for Scott. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's been it's been more than rough for them, to be honest. Just when they were kind of, finally getting, a little bit out of, um, the lingering effects, of course, of the heart attack, and they kind of felt like, okay, we're finally making some progress. Then they get hit with this. So, like I said, my heart goes out to them. I'll look up the link right now so I can post it in the chat. But if you guys, if you guys are able to, I would greatly appreciate it if you can swing by their GoFundMe page. Like I said, it's no secret that hospital bills rack up pretty dang fast. All right,
Yeah,
so um,
most definitely.
like I said, hopefully they uh, luckily I should say they caught it on time, so I think they're very in a good position, for treatment. But still, again, those bills definitely rack up.
Yeah.
So let me know if you are able to just send them a message. Like I said, Janine um, is always posting updates, and I appreciate that. But hopefully, I hope that she sees this later on, or somebody reaches out and just let her know that we're thinking of them. Let's see. If cancer says ultra, yeah, dude, 100%. Prayers,
Absolutely.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Antonio says that in our field, self-employed construction, pretty much all the fields I've seen work has been slowing down. It's crazy out here. Yeah. Um, can't say much more than I totally agree. And yeah, this year has been oof, been rough. It's been rough. Blue is saying hi. Appreciate you joining, man. Yes, Ultra for sure. Praise up, and I'm down to check it out. Yeah, dude. So I will spoil it for you, but it's going to be here in town. It's going to be May 16th.
16th and 17th.
All right. So stay tuned for a little bit more. But yeah, bro. You should definitely stop by. Okay, so Big John. So Big John from Big John's Geek Customs, by the way, that is his main business outlet. Also Facebook page, which you guys should definitely check out, and I'll post the links here in a little bit. But whenever we have somebody here in the bunker for the first time, I always like to hit them up with the same question, which is, take us back to the beginning, take us back to, do you remember the first time you fell in love with Star Wars?
Yes, I do. And it was episode one.
Nice,
And the first time I saw Darth Maul,
right?
it blew me away, dude. It was those, what got me was those, that epic, the John Williams score for him was really good too.
Yeah,
And there's just one shot in episode one where the corridor's open and it's just him right there in the middle. And he's just looking menacing, bro. He's looking just total, excuse my language, badass.
oh yeah,
Like, it was an amazing character. And then I saw the freaking dual bladed saber. That was it. I was like,
right.
yeah, this is
Sold.
amazing. Yeah. And to this day, I will say, to this day, I don't think anybody's topping that dual lightsaber, bro.
No, that choreography was
Amazing.
incredibly like put together. It was ahead of its time. And
Really,
later on, we
dude.
found out that it actually had to be slowed down. They were actually moving faster than what we
They were
actually
moving
saw.
faster?
Yeah, so they actually had to
Oh my
slow it
God.
down because they were blurring some of the moments while filming. Like
Wow.
they were losing details basically
Mhm.
because they were freaking moving so fast. Now, keep in mind, this is young Ewan McGregor, right?
Right,
And like peak Ray Park, like they were both super young, highly athletic, very talented. So they were like
right.
fast, and
Yeah.
so yeah, they had to literally slow them down. And I'm like, dude, that's some Bruce Lee type of stuff, right there. Like, come on.
Well, I think the choreographer, he was at SpaceCon last year, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I got to meet him, dude. He went by my booth, and I got to meet him, dude. It was an incredible honor, bro.
Yeah, man.
And it's just, I was just starstruck, bro. I just couldn't. I just wanted to thank him for making my childhood, basically.
Dude, for real. I mean, between that and don't get me wrong, episode 2 has some pretty good duels, but that final
Yeah.
duel in episode 3, dude,
Oh,
that
dude. Yeah.
still
It's goat.
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say still hands down, best one live action, I think. And
Oh, absolutely.
we've gotten some good ones. Don't get me wrong. Like in subsequent, years, and especially now with the TV shows, right? We gotten some pretty good new choreographies. But man, that
Right.
episode 3, the setting, the movement, the music. I mean, just it
It
was like,
was just
oh yeah, it was just a
perfect, bro.
perfect
It
storm.
was
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
peak Star Wars, dude. It was amazing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. For real.
So yeah, guys, just want to mention here real quick, I did drop the GoFundMe for Janine and Scott. Once again, if you're in a position to donate something, anything, helps out a lot. And if not, again, no worries. But if you could, excuse me, if you could maybe share the link on your own social media, maybe some other people, to basically spread the word, right? And hopefully,
Mhm.
help them out. So it's right here on the chat. All you got to do is click on it. Okay, so episode 1, right? You go in. Do you go in knowing what Star Wars was, like more or less?
I do. I do. My father, he took me to see the re-releases.
Nice.
I was just a kid though, man.
Yeah.
You don't really. Maybe some people do. You have core memories, obviously,
Sure.
locked in your head. But I just don't really remember watching them in theater. And he did take me because I remember he was there with my mom's brother and my cousins, and we were there watching them.
Nice.
I just remember the VHSs, that
Yeah.
the silver and gold collector
Of course.
uh,
Yeah.
case. I remember that. I remember watching it with him on the TV. But again, I was just too young to really understand it. So, in all honesty, growing up, it's really true what they say, right? Star Wars is for kids. Because
Yeah.
I know it's like, don't say that, but dude,
No. Yeah.
the prequels are my Star Wars. And that's what I grew up with. I'm pretty sure it's what you grew up with too, right?
Yep. Yep. That's
Yeah,
exactly right.
dude.
I'm a kid of the prequels as well.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
And that was our Star Wars, dude. And I absolutely love the prequels, bro. Love them.
yeah. Absolutely. I mean, very similar experience to yours. I also saw, the original trilogy, the special editions, right?
Right,
Re-released,
yeah.
and I remember like no, like I liked them, right? But like you said, they didn't really like blow me away, like it didn't really like hit the way like episode 1 hit,
Yeah,
you know.
for
Of
sure.
course, now going back to it, and yes, we can debate all day, every day which trilogy, is better. But
I
again,
love those debates.
yeah, but you
God,
always
bro, they're the best.
fall back to like you said, right, to your childhood, right, to like
Yeah,
to
yeah,
your
of
core
course. Yeah,
memories,
yeah,
to your nostalgia, really.
right.
So I think we were the prime age, for episode 1, and then of course 2 and
We
3,
were.
right?
We
And
were.
so that's what stuck with us, obviously. But
Right.
getting back to it, so okay, so you see episode 1, love it, right? Do you immediately go out, try to hit Toys R Us, get some of those toys?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I had I was obsessed with Darth Maul. And
Yes.
I remember when I was a kid, my mother hated it because it reminded her of the devil.
Yeah, exactly. That was my
she
grandma, bro.
I So, dude, I had a Darth Maul shirt I got at Target. I'll never forget that. And she didn't want to buy it for me. But I wanted it so bad. I was like, Mom, it's Star Wars, it's Darth Maul, blah, 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 right? I go to Toys R Us with my uncle. He buys me Darth Vader's lightsaber. I
Nice.
don't remember which one it was, but it was awesome. It lit up, and it was the ones that flip out, obviously. And
Yeah, yeah.
you remember those binoculars in episode 1, too, where he looks out when he finally
Yeah.
arrives on Tatooine? I
Yeah, yeah.
had those, dude.
Ah, those are
They were
dope.
so freaking cool, man. Those are
That's
memories that I
awesome.
just remember, bro. And it was just, I as a kid, you never thought, well, you know, when is Star Wars, when am I going to grow up? I'm never growing up, bro.
No,
And
that's exactly right.
I'm not apologetic about that.
No, no, no. Especially nowadays, man. Come on. Um, but yeah, man. So that's good, you know. But okay, so walk me through it. So episode one, you're all in basically, right?
Oh yeah,
You're into the toys. You're definitely into Darth Maul. We kind of lose Darth Maul in episode one, right? It wasn't until
yeah,
years later that we got him back, you know, thankfully.
yeah.
Uh, how were you with episode two? Were you like, meh, I'm out? Like,
Episode two, it dragged. When I saw it, I remember seeing that with my cousin too. It dragged.
mhm,
Um, but what did it for me were seeing all the clones.
right?
That was amazing. I really liked that scene where they're in. Oh, what planet were they in? Where they were fighting when they were fighting in that snowstorm almost. And you just see all these freaking the blasters like just
Yeah. Yeah. And
wailing out of
Geonosis,
yeah,
right?
Geonosis, right? Geonosis battle. That was freaking awesome, dude. I remember like, wow, this is really cool. And seeing Yoda as a general and
Right?
Mace Windu, yeah, that was awesome, dude. I was like, wow, bro, this is cool. So it took a while for that,
Yeah.
and I absolutely loved Count Dooku as the arc enemy in there too. I thought that was real cool. General Grievous was real cool seeing him. Was that episode two or three?
Three.
Those three, right, right, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, just that was really cool. And the lightsaber battle, actually seeing Yoda
Right.
fighting Count Dooku and how fast he was, like, wow, dude, that
Yeah.
opened up a whole other aspect on Yoda that you never really thought would be there on screen. So that was really cool.
Yeah. Very much so. And I agree with you. Initially, like, not that I did like episode two, of course, but I feel that it's one of those that the more I watch it through 3 years, the more I start noticing like, you know, good things about it.
Right.
But I start like liking it a little bit more every time. Um, you know, it was my least favorite of the prequel trilogy, right?
Yeah, I would
Um,
agree.
because to me it was two, one, and then three, right? Three is top.
Right,
Um,
for sure.
and one, it was because of you know, again, we can argue which one is a better movie of those three, but one, you know, goes back to that initial, like, you know, magic, right? Like that first experience, right? When you saw the new characters, when you saw Darth Maul, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, all of that stuff, right? Even
Mhm.
Jar Jar, to be honest. I mean, we were kids too. Jar Jar was hilarious to me. Um,
And just going off topic real quick, bro, I never got the hate for Jar Jar.
no, man, poor guy, like
I
seriously.
never really got the hate. I'm like, dude,
No.
why? I never got it, man. I thought the Gungans were awesome, bro. That episode one fight was really cool.
Dude,
Still like
right?
it.
Remember? I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
it was the first all digital battle like ever made. You know,
Dude, you're right. You're right.
it was crazy. Like there was literally no humans at all. You know, no live people in
Yeah.
that battle.
Yeah,
Um,
for
I
sure.
mean, yes, you can argue that some of the movements, somebody had some mocap and stuff like that, but in the scene
Yeah.
itself, there was nobody there. So yeah,
Mhm.
it's kind of not try to think nowadays. We're used to it,
Mhm.
but yeah, back then that was like mind blowing. Um,
Yeah.
but all right, so then episode two, are you still buying some of the toys or you're past that?
I'm still buying
Nice,
them.
nice. Uh,
I try really hard to because there's just so many now, dude. There's so many Black Series figures, and they're all freaking cool, dude. I want them all, but I'm like, oh, I can't. But I couldn't help it. I got the Bad Batch collection, so
nice.
I couldn't help it.
Did you get the whole team?
I got the whole team.
Yeah.
I'm missing Imperial Crosshair.
Imperial
I'm
Cross.
missing Imperial Crosshair.
Oh yeah, yeah. The it's
Yeah,
not even like a like full on black, right? It's more like a dark gray
it's like a
type of
dark
tint.
gray.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's dude. Honestly, when I saw that, bro, that was badass, man.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. That's a great
I love
design.
I love the way they did it with the green tint, you know, on the visor.
Yeah,
I think
I
that
like that
sold it
too,
for me. Like that was
for
when I saw
sure.
that, I was like, man, that's really cool.
I really like that that design on them for the clone
Yeah.
troopers, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. The helmet, it's like halfway, you know, clone, halfway like stormtrooper. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. I actually liked a lot that design for those troopers in that show.
Me
Um,
too, bro.
some of those clones look pretty dope too. Um, okay, so um, at what point would you say that you started becoming a little bit more active? You know, when it comes to kind of like the Star Wars community, right? Because if I remember correctly, you've been part of a few organizations, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
would you say that was like
it
well after episode 3? Did you take a break after episode 3? Like, kind of how that goes?
it was well after episode three. It was after college, after high school. Um, I guess with Star Wars, when we were in high school, it was kind of like a. I don't know if I got this or if you got this when we were in high school. It's a different age now. All this stuff is cool. People love it.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
But when we were growing up, it was kind of like, oh, you like Star Wars? You
Exactly. I was gonna
know
say,
what I mean?
hell no.
So
Yeah.
you had to be like real low key liking it,
Yep.
right? You had to like pick and choose who you wanted to talk about it with.
Exactly. Very much so.
Um, so I guess it was after high school, right around that time where uh 2012 when Disney bought Star Wars, and I
Hmm.
was like, oh man, I was so hyped, bro. That was so big
Right.
news, dude. And I was like, yeah, let's do this. Let's see. See if I can get back into one of these. Well, not back into it, but I started learning more about
Yeah.
groups here locally in San Antonio, and I started learning more about Legion. I had no idea about these cats and how awesome they were. And Swassa, uh, a lot of dudes there that went on to be with Legion. You got a lot of people from Swassa that are with Legion already. So it's like
Yeah.
almost like a shared community down here, low key.
Yeah.
Um,
And for those of you, by the way, that are not local, what he's talking about is the Star Wars, San Antonio
Star Wars,
Star Wars Association, right? Did I get that right?
uh, s- uh, San Antonio Star Wars Society.
Society, yes, there you
Right.
go.
Yeah.
So local group that's been going on for, I want to say, what, like 20 years, something like that, 20
Yeah.
plus maybe by this point.
20 plus years.
Yeah, right. 20
Yeah.
plus years.
Mhm.
Great group of people, great members of the community. Of course, they do a ton of
Yeah.
events. They were just at the library. I don't know if you saw them. This
I did.
past
I saw.
weekend. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
So so yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but just for
you're good. You're good.
clarification.
No, no, not at all. Uh, they're a great set of that's a great group right there. So that's where I started off. That's where I met a lot of people there that are now you know a lot of people don't know, but I've known these people since I was a kid, dude. I
Right.
was 20, 21, dude, and I've known them for so long. I looked up to these guys for so long, and a lot of these dudes are so talented, man. Like they are extremely talented. They don't buy their costumes; they're making them, bro.
Yeah.
They're twerking them up. They're just building it from the ground up. They don't buy it, dude. And that right there, when I saw that, I saw, man, that is amazing. That's what I want to
There
do.
you go.
So,
Nice.
and I guess that's where it happened. I just saw it was just a way bigger world out there, and I just, that was the varsity, bro. Like that's what I
Yeah.
wanted to do. So
Nice.
now, to this day, I admire those guys, and very fortunate to know them for so long.
That's good, man. That's good. So that's actually a great segue because I do want to show off some of your work. So I got a couple pictures here, So this is, a quick example, right, of some of the stuff that you create, right? As you mentioned,
Yeah.
you kind of got into it, and so far you haven't left. So, still
No,
working on it. So John, as you can see, he makes some awesome, awesome props, guys. Let me give you some better shots here. Look at that.
I
That
like
looks
those.
amazing.
Those are
And
cool.
yeah, the deals are always pretty fun.
Yeah.
But he makes all kinds of blasters, right, in all its iterations, and some, that are not necessarily Star Wars, like we see here with the Deadpool ones. But if you notice, I mean, my man is highly talented, especially, I always said it this, man, like, especially when it comes to the paint and like the details. I think that's what really makes, a prop like stand
Yeah.
out,
For sure.
um
Yeah.
of course the mold is important, right, like the a good
Yeah.
quality mold, right, but
For
I
sure.
feel that even if it's not the best quality of mold, if you give it like good weathering, if you throw in some extra details, like for example the leather wraps, right, that you have here,
Hmm.
like that just kind of I don't want to say covers up, but it
It brings it
elevates,
out a
right?
bit.
Like
Yeah.
exactly, like
Yeah.
it just makes the design stand out more,
Right.
to the point where, if there's any sort of like imperfections or anything like that, you won't even like
Mhm.
notice them. Um,
No.
so again, this is some of the work that John does, and he does amazing. He's always super popular at every convention. He also does helmets, and these look like, I've seen him, several times in person, guys. Like, these pictures don't really do too much justice. You got to see them in person. Like, they are so good. It's kind of crazy, especially the clones. Like, I
I
I
really
love
like
your
that.
clones.
That Jesse, I love what I love making the clones too, but it's tedious work.
Yeah, oh yeah, I bet.
Um, that Jesse, bro, was probably the funnest one I made. I really
Oh
liked
really?
that Jesse, and how yeah, that
Nice.
Jesse came out great.
Yeah, yeah, that one looks great. I think I saw that one, what was it, last year maybe?
I think
uh
so.
Maybe 2 years ago. So this was your setup during SpaceCon, right? Last time.
Last year,
um
lots of fun.
Yeah, oh, dude, absolutely. But like I said, Big John was very, very popular. And again with the blasters, man, looking really cool. But I want to showcase, some of the stuff that you don't just make, some of the smaller blasters, like you go full on, like, long
Oh
weapon
yeah,
type, right?
rifles,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly. Some of the heavy blasters too. And
Hmm.
then the Mando helmets always look great too. You've done
Yeah,
some pretty intricate, like, designs on them as well.
yeah.
So was this something that you started picking up, like you said, through Swasa? Was this, were you already kind of looking into this? How did that come about?
It, well, I was very young. I was really, really young when I started picking up, um, making my own things, and I just it's funny because when you're younger, you know, not saying that a lot of us are wealthy now because believe me, we're not.
Right.
Everybody's can't wait to grow up, man. But dude, those bills hurt. Uh,
Yeah.
so when you're younger, the funds aren't ever so great. Um, so I see these awesome like Thor hammers online, and I see them in person, and I see the tag, the price tag on them for like 1,000 to like $800. I believe it was EFX that had some.
Yeah. EFX makes some good
EFX
stuff, but
Studio, yeah, and they
definitely.
make great, yeah, they make great stuff. And I was like, man, I'm not gonna be able to afford that. And mind you, Marvel, Hasbro wasn't making stuff at that time. Uh, Black Series weren't really around,
Yeah.
so.
True.
I,
True.
I just started making stuff from the ground up. I was making Thor hammers out of wood. I was making Captain
Nice.
America shields out of actual metal and shaping them round as I can. And the Nerf guns just happened too. I just saw a Star Wars Nerf gun. I said, you know what? I bet I can make this a little better. And I just
Nice.
started working with it. And it just caught on from there. When, started smaller. And, as I got older, I got a little better. And, well, I wouldn't say I'm better, but I mean, definitely a lot better from where you start as you're young, and
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, so it's a great craft. I enjoy it a lot, and it's all about affordability. If I can make these helmets at a great you know deal and ideal price where I feel I'm very comfortable in producing these, then my buyer, my client, my customer, my friend, whoever it may be, they're going to get a great deal at a great price. They're going to enjoy it. And I guess that's like the main thing right now is, can somebody deliver a great piece, a great product at a great price? And
Right.
that's what I try to do my hardest for the community, the cons, and anybody who finds my work attractive.
Yeah, man. That's very good. That's a very great like work ethic, to have for sure. And again, I've seen your stuff live, and it's always looking on point, and it's always very popular. Like I said, you always have people, stop by your booths at any convention that I've seen you at, and with good reason. Again, a lot of these look very, very dope. So
Thank you, man. Thank you.
how
Thank you.
like on average, right? How long would you say it takes you to put together, something like this, like a helmet, for example?
A helmet? Uh, let's see. Well, I'll give you an example. Tech is probably that one.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil. That one's very fun to make. I really always like how they come out. But that one takes time. That
I'll
one
bet.
definitely takes time. It's again tedious work. Um, Tech would probably take about a good week
Gotcha.
with the paint drying and whatnot. Maybe about a good week and a half, just to get the paint set and um, assembling just everything that goes with along with the helmet. Because a lot of these helmets are 3D printed.
Hmm.
Um, so I just have to put in the work to make it look uh, to make it look presentable, to make it
Yeah.
look like it's not 3D printed.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you.
And as far as I'm concerned, a lot of people don't think they're 3D printed, so I must be doing
Oh,
something
for
right.
sure. Yeah. No, absolutely. And so some of the Marvel stuff, we were talking about. So
Oh, dude, I
yeah,
miss making those, man. Yeah, those are
looking
so
great.
cool. Yeah.
So
Sometimes
yeah,
I
I guess
think I don't even make this stuff.
yeah.
I look back at my
Um,
pictures, I'm like, oh wow, cool.
right. So this was two space cons ago, I think. Um,
Right.
and dude, I remember this one. Was this the first time you were there? I forget.
That was the first time I met you.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but I remember this time because you had this what, like day one maybe, and
Right.
then I stopped by to say hi on what was it, day two, I think. And dude,
Yeah, stay tuned.
you had like three helmets left. Like that was it. The
Yeah.
next day, you're like, dude, I don't know what to put out. Like, I don't have anything. Like, 'cause you're like,
I
I
remember
sold
that.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were
Yeah, I
just
remember
putting
that,
like,
dude.
you were putting out like, what was it? Like emblems and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like, just kind of like, just to show something on your table because
Yeah.
they had cleaned
I
you
remember
out,
that.
bro. Like
Yeah.
immediately, like that first
Yeah.
time.
I
So
remember that, dude. Yeah.
yeah, I always thought that was hilarious, dude. Like,
Yeah, it was that day where I'm like, dude, I don't have anything. I think I had like some Halloween masks at the
yeah,
house,
yeah,
dude.
something
So
like
I brought them on Sunday.
yeah.
I brought them on Sunday, bro. Sure enough, those sold too. So
Yep.
I
Yep.
didn't even
Yep.
make them, and I was afraid, I didn't want the promoter to get mad. I didn't want nobody else to get mad on Artist Alley because I didn't make them. But dude, everybody there, man, like, man, dude, they are so great, bro. The people there, man, the
Yeah, for
vendors,
sure.
bro, especially on Artist Alley, man. They are some. I met some great people there, bro, and I'm very fortunate to be a part of a con with such prestigious freaking, you know, where they're at now. It's just ridiculous. So I'm very privileged to be a part of Steven and um, Will or Bill. I forgot his name. The actual owner of SpaceCon.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, very fortunate to be a part of that.
Yeah, man. They've grown incredibly in just in what, in 2 years. Technically, this is
Yeah.
the third year.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's been insane. But let me jump back here into the chat. I know we've been chatting it up here with our guests, but I do want to say hi to some people. So
Absolutely.
we have Ana Hernandez saying hi, y'all. Hope y'all are doing well. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. Um, Hello, Big John. Welcome, says Antonio. Hi, Anna, says Antonio as well. Once again, guys, here is Big John's Geek Customs Facebook page. So make sure you stop by, check it out, give him a follow. We got Vivian Lara saying, hey, Big John, what is going on? Appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming in. We got Brian
That
in
was
the
my
house.
mom.
Oh, no way. Nice.
Hi,
That's
mom.
awesome. Happy Wednesday, hermano, says Brian. Appreciate you coming in, man. Thank you. Pat's fan says, hey, General Ken Stable, want to say hello. John, thank you for sharing. We'll watch tomorrow. Sorry, hope everyone has a great night. Much respect. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in, man. Super talented. Absolutely. Absolutely, he is. Hello there, everyone, says OBP. What's going on, brother? Thank you so much for coming in. Sup, OBP, says Ultra. So, um, so you started making your own stuff. You started learning a little bit about the craft.
Yeah,
perfecting, right, some of the designs. So did you ever suit up?
yeah, I did.
There
I had
you
so much fun, bro. I had
go.
so much fun. I had it was around the Force Awakens, and much like Darth Maul, when I saw Kylo Ren, I thought that was a really cool design.
Right,
And
yeah.
I fell in love with the helmet, bro. To this day, dude, the helmet's really cool.
Agreed.
I think they knocked it out of the park with the design. Excuse me. Um, but yeah, that was my very first Star Wars costume was a Kylo Ren, and
Oh yeah, nice.
I, dude, I must have made, man, dude, I must have made like 4 or 5 of them, and I was never pleased with any of them until I actually went to a seamstress. Her name is Miriam Hampton, and she's a very well-renowned seamstress who designs very beautiful Star Wars costumes. She has an Etsy account. I'm pretty sure she has an Instagram or whatnot. She is here in America, and I bought um, my Kylo Ren outfit from her. And dude, for a dude my size, bro, like believe me, bro, it was a great price, man. And she did absolutely great work. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. And that's when I joined Legion. Actually, no, I'm sorry, excuse me. I was with Swassa for some time, and
Hmm.
then I joined Legion.
Nice.
So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Met a lot of great people to this day. I'm very fond of a lot of them, and yeah, I had a lot of fun. A lot
That's
of
good,
fun.
man. So yeah, so you got your Kylo Ren approved.
I got it approved. After that, I wanted a Death Trooper so bad,
Oh,
and
nice.
I was working. Yeah, I was working on that dude hard on it, and I just stopped. And life happens, and
For sure.
I started working more on myself. On like, and that's why I guess that's where a lot of the stuff that I started really concentrating on with like the props and whatnot, making them, and that's where it really took off. And
Gotcha.
since then, I just haven't had no time for myself.
Yeah, man. I know how that can go sometimes.
Yeah, dude.
You blink and sometimes the week is done. You blink twice and the month is
Absolutely.
gone, and life doesn't stop, right? For sure. So
No, dude. It goes by too fast, bro.
yeah, man, absolutely. But hey, I'm glad that you decided, to keep building, because that's the spirit, right? That's what you like. And
Yeah.
like I said, I've seen your creations, and it shows, right? It shows it's something that you enjoy. That it's not just
Yeah.
something that you're like, oh yeah, I need to print so many because I need to sell them, tomorrow. Like you said,
Right.
right? It's finding that balance of doing something that you like for a you know a affordable, comfortable, price point, right?
Right.
So that
Absolutely.
it's a win-win on both sides, right? Like,
Absolutely.
you have fun making it, yes, but obviously, the hobby does get expensive, so you want to turn a little bit of a profit, and if you can sell it to somebody that's going to enjoy it,
Right.
and for maybe a lower price point than, again, some of these other companies, right, then all the
Right.
better, right? So uh,
Absolutely, dude.
I like that. I like that a lot. So we have Davina Lara saying, "Hi, my brother John. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you."
That
Hey, Ultra says
was my
go
little
with me.
sister.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. We got the whole fam here. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Showing support. So that's very, very cool, man. So let me ask you this: Would you say
Shoot.
you have a more popular prop that maybe people ask more of, like when you're at conventions, they're like, oh no, like I need that tech helmet, like, or hey man, I saw you had a Jesse, I need one too, like, like, do you see uh some helmets or some blasters being more popular than others?
All the Bad Batch.
Oh yeah, for real.
All the Bad Batch. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Bad Batch
actually kind of
sells
makes
really good.
sense because
Yeah.
we haven't really gotten any, right?
Right. Yeah. I'm surprised the Black Series wasn't made any.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. um we haven't really gotten any in Black Series, and trying to think if
I
Januova
believe.
has
Do
done
you know
any.
X Cosser? The
Yeah,
X Cosser brand?
yeah,
X Cosser makes some. Some of them are actually pretty good, you
yeah,
know? So X Cosser made some for sure.
yeah.
Um,
They tend to go for like the more, I don't want to say obscure, but the more like not like the obvious, choices. Like they'll go like,
Right,
a little bit deep cut sometimes.
right.
Um, they made a few commanders, and I'm like, huh, like I didn't remember that guy, and they made helmets.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say I'm not trying to be a snotty or anything like that whatsoever, but on some of them they're kind of I think the Cody the dimensions may
Mhm.
be off just a tad bit, but
Agreed.
this is just me. You know what I mean? No, I'm sure you've seen them, but dude, what Black Series has done with the Cody, with the Captain Rex, what they're
Yeah.
doing right now with the clones, dude, man, bro, pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Even the inside of the helmet, bro, is crafted well. Like it's really, really cool, dude. So they're really knocking it out of the park with the clones for sure.
Yeah, they've come a long way. I'm waiting for that phase one, dude. When that phase one
Oh,
drops, like
bro,
that clean phase one, dude, I need
yes,
that.
dude,
I need it.
for
Like
sure,
I
bro.
need it like
If
5 years
they,
ago, dude.
I wish, dude, honestly, bro, like if they do that, and man, dude, can you just like, can you imagine the designs, bro? A phase one Captain Rex,
Dude, exactly. That's what
bro.
I'm saying.
Can
Like
you, dog?
just make them old ones and you can sell like
Right.
15 of them, like 15 different ones, like easy. Which is kind of what they're doing, of course. They done it with the Stormtrooper, which I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised they didn't milk it more.
The
Stormtrooper,
Stormtrooper.
yeah, we have what, four, maybe five tops?
Around there, yeah,
Around
yes,
right, like
yeah.
4 or 5, I
Hmm.
think, variations. One of them is the Shadow Trooper, which is right there.
That's a Black Series Shadow Trooper,
Yeah, that one right here.
dude.
And
Nice,
that
bro.
is one of my absolute favorites, and it's one of the earliest ones they did. But dude, I
Yes.
love that helmet so much. Um, so,
Did you
but yeah,
find that out in the wild?
uh, through a buddy of mine
Or,
on Instagram,
dude, nice,
somebody sold it to me at like retail, dude, like shipped. This is like 3 years ago, maybe.
nice, bro.
Before they re-released it, I don't know if you remember, like they re-released it like the year after, so like 2 years ago or something like that. They put it
Yeah,
out
I remember
again,
that.
but something
That's right.
happened with the orders, and not a whole lot of people got it, so it was kind of weird. Hasbro was
Mhm.
doing weird stuff like 2 years ago, where they put out that one. They put out, I want to say, the Boba Fett again, the white one, the white Boba Fett. They
I think I
like
remember that. Yeah.
they re-released it, and then it never shipped, and then they
Mhm.
just like quietly canceled like people's orders, and it was weird, man. Like it Hasbro being
Yeah.
Hasbro, right? Even when we want to buy the stuff, they're like maybe not, and they just like move on.
So I'm
um
telling you, bro.
but going back to it, I do need I have the phase two. It's back there. I have the phase two. I
I've
have the
seen
regular
it.
Stormtrooper, but I need the phase one, to sort of complete like the evolution. um
Absolutely. Hell yeah, dude.
but yeah, dude, I'm waiting for that one. But let's move on to one of our main topics tonight, and that is, like I said, my man, not content with being part of this great community here locally, not happy enough with being part of great organizations. Big John was like, you know what, I can do better. I can do better for the Star Wars fans here in town. So my man has put on his own convention. How crazy is that? So ForceCon 2026 will be happening here in town at the Wonderland of the Americas, in Balcones Heights. For all these you local, that's a mall. And so it will be happening on May 16 and 17. That's Saturday and Sunday of this year. So we got a couple of months, from here to there, which is kind of crazy because we talked about this what, like last year.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's almost here. It's kind of scary how
I'm
time
telling you.
flies. But tell us something about it, man. Tell us, let us know what this is going to be about, and also let us know, what sort of prompted you, to create your own show.
Dude, I can go on and on about it, dude, but all I can say is that I am extremely excited. I am so excited for this, dude. I just thought, one day, there was being a part of, the con, seeing the shows, seeing all the mall cons that happen, and seems like everybody puts their niche on one thing or another. Seems like horror is everywhere, dude. There's a horror
Yeah.
con every freaking week, and it's really cool, believe me. I personally love horror, dude. I love horror. I really do, believe it or not.
Same.
Um, American Werewolf being my favorite horror
Oh,
movie.
nice.
American Werewolf in London.
In
Love
London,
that
yeah.
movie. um, but I just thought, man, wouldn't it be cool if we can just get one Star Wars event and on May the 4th, like the closest we can get to that on May the 4th in May in general for Star Wars Day for Star Wars month. Wouldn't it be cool if somebody can actually do that in May? And yeah, I was like, you know what? Okay, let's try. So we did that last year. Excuse me. That was at Eisenhower Market. It was an outdoor event. And
Yeah.
bro, let me tell you, dude, it was brutal. You were there.
Yeah, it was.
I had believe me, bro, that was my very first one, dude. And it was a lot of fun, I will say. Everybody had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The vendors that were there, dude, man, bro, I mean, the vendors that were there, dude, those dudes that showed up for me, that took their time to actually support me in making this event, bro, and carrying it to where they are right now, bro. Like those vendors, dude, like, man, that I have so much love for those guys, and they
100%.
they really made it to where I had the a little bit of confidence, like, you know what, maybe we can do something a little better. Maybe we can have it somewhere in a greater venue. Maybe we can go to a mall and really capture and really have more of a wider range to do these cool stuff that I want to do. And one day we just thought, why not Wonderland? And
Yeah.
um, it's a great event place, man. Like when people talk about Wonderland, you're automatically thinking, oh, what's the next event?
For
Oh, what's
sure.
that? What, you know what I mean? Like it's really fun. It's one
100%.
big. It's you might be lucky with a really cool market one day. You might be lucky with an anime convention, which
Yep.
by the way, they had one there a couple of months ago, dude. Blew me away.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no kidding.
So you might be lucky to find any one of those things there at that place. And it seems like that's the core central for events. Now, mind you, a lot of events do happen. Ingram has one. And I believe the promotion there that are doing it now is, I believe, G4. And they're a great set of people. They do great events there. Rolling Oaks does one. They do
Yep.
MonsterCon. They do their whole new set of events now. I uh, Laurie Gonzalez, who is well known around the community, and Laurie Gonzalez actually gave me my first start
Oh, nice.
at an event. Yeah, dude, she was my very first promoter that actually gave me a shot, and I give her a lot of love because if it wasn't for Laurie, maybe I wouldn't be here right now, and if it wasn't for somebody else as well, and it was just one of those things where I learned a lot. I stayed silent. I listened. I kept my eyes open. I watched. I was very observant. I saw what people were doing, and I thought to myself, well, you know what? Maybe I can do something with Star Wars. Maybe I can make this happen at least once a year. People look forward to it. The city of San Antonio and surrounding actually look forward to a Star Wars
Yep.
central event here in South Central Texas. And if I can bring that at least just once a year and have everybody look forward to that, maybe I can do something. Maybe I got something going. And we're going to find out this year to
For
see
sure.
how it goes. And like I said, I'm very confident about it. I don't want to give away too much, but I believe there were some. Um, well, I don't know. Maybe do you want to share what we got going?
Absolutely, man. So the overall description, right? This will be an event, like John said. This is Star Wars centric, right? This is
Absolutely.
focused on Star Wars, right? Which is awesome because, as John mentioned, here in town we have what we like to call mall cons, right? And we
Right.
call them mall cons because they usually take place at one of our malls, inside, obviously, and sometimes even outside, right? Depending on the event. So it's, first of all,
Yeah.
it's there's no cover charge, right? Like it's free.
No,
It's free to enter. It's free parking
absolutely
because,
free.
again, it's basically a mall, right? And
Right.
so
For sure.
you can go in, anytime you want, check it out, check out some of the activities. ForceCon will have a bunch of awesome vendors, and they're going to be bringing some really good Star Wars stuff, right? So if
They
you're a
really are.
collector, if like me, because last time, dude, I at the first one, I dropped some coin on that one, and
Did you
and
really?
yeah, yeah, and I was hurting because I had just gotten back from Japan, so I was like
Oh, that's
depleted,
right,
bro.
bro. Yeah,
Yeah, so I was like
that's right.
depleted, bro. But I still picked up that Doc Ondar, the Ithorian figure, the Black Series, the special
Right.
edition
Yeah,
with
yeah,
like
yeah.
the clone helmet and all that stuff. I picked that up there actually, and I've been looking for that for the longest time.
Dude,
And one of the
nice.
vendors had it, so I picked it up, and I picked up a couple other things. But so what I was gonna say, I digress. Sorry, but what I was gonna say is there's gonna be some awesome, Star Wars stuff at the event, but
Yes.
we're also gonna be having some guests. And if you don't mind, maybe we can take a look at who you landed. So
Let's do
we
it.
got the craziest probably Jawa in like all of Star Wars. We got Suzanne Malik will be joining again,
Woo!
ForceCon 2026. So guys, you know her. Like, we've been on streams with her. She's been on, several of our friends, podcasts and stuff. She is a
So
wild
free
one. All
spirited,
right.
bro.
She
Yeah.
is like super fun to talk to,
Hmm.
always bringing 1,000% of the energy. She's just great to meet and to talk to. And I'm sure she's gonna do great with the people there.
Yeah, dude.
And so very
I have
quickly,
a, I have a, I have a
yeah,
handful of vendors, bro. That are just they signed up strictly for her, dude. Like I have like two
dude,
or three vendors, bro. They're like, dude, man, once you announce Susanna, man, they're like, oh, I love that girl, man. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be a great event, and
dude, yeah,
dude,
she's
they
crazy, dude.
love
So
her, bro.
she she was actually part of my, was it my very first one, maybe like my second one, probably my very first time hosting a panel at a convention. This was
Nice.
down in Corpus Christi. This is years ago, by the way. uh she was on, and dude, it just, that panel was derailed. Like it just went off the hinges. um but in a good way. Like she was just telling all kinds of stories, man. And yeah, she does not particularly care who's in the audience. Like she'll just tell
No.
you what's up. But yeah,
Mhm.
she's very fun, she's very cool. So great guest. But we also got Christine, who got to play, R2D2, right?
Yes.
Sorry, Book of Boba Fett. So another awesome guest, another great member of the cast, right, for Star Wars. So
Absolutely.
again, guys, check out ForceCon if you're in town, if you're near. Got a couple months to plan it out. Your visit.
Mhm.
If you're kind of close to us, definitely stop by. Once again, just to reiterate, it is free admission, right? It's free parking, so you don't gotta
Absolutely free.
spend anything to be there. Like, just show up, check it out. Again, there's gonna be some awesome vendors. There's gonna be some
Yes.
awesome guests, as you can see, and there's also gonna be some awesome artists. So Big John, again, being part of the local community, he is bringing some very cool artist guests that will be bringing, of course, their work to show off, during the show.
And I'll
um
say right now, dude, this dude is an amazing artist.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I want to show off one other one, because this one is, I think, gonna be like pretty popular. So this guy is gonna be making also an appearance, and I mean both, right? Both the creator and the creation. So the
Right.
Droidica and the man that created it. I saw this thing last year live, like in person. It's incredible, guys. Like it's kind of nuts. The picture doesn't do it full justice. Once you see
Agreed.
it, like the size of it and the details on it, dude. Like everybody, like they had people lined up to take a picture with this thing, dude. Like it was kind of
Did
crazy.
they really?
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool, dude.
So this droidica, right, will be there at the show as well.
And I
So
just want to clarify too for the people. I'm sorry, bro. My bad.
no, go for it.
Um, this droid, the droidica, he's not just bringing the droidica. He's having pit droids. He's having Battle One droids. He's gonna bring the droids. This dude's amazingly talented. What he does, It looks absolutely incredible. And these pictures will not be they're not being charged. These pictures will be absolutely free. So imagine you're right next to two stormtroopers and a big droidica and two Battle One droids. That is the best family picture for your living room ever.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
if they're absolutely free pictures, the cosplayers that will be there as well: Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Ahsoka. I can't wait to have her there. I know the cosplayer is doing; she does amazing work. Mandalorians, anybody you see there, it's going to be one big area, nothing but amazing, talented cosplayers bringing you entertainment and free pictures for y'all, for the family, for the kids. Absolutely free, y'all. This is what they love to do. They love to suit up. They love to spread smiles. They enjoy it. I enjoy it. We want you to enjoy it.
Absolutely, guys. So this is most definitely a family event. All right. So, you know,
Absolutely.
come hang out. Again, check out some of the awesome vendors. Check out some of the awesome props that are gonna be there, and like Big John just mentioned, some of the awesome groups as well. So, whoops. So he is part, as we said before, he's been part of the Legion. He's been part of the Star Wars Society here in San Antonio. So some of these awesome folks are going to be there. Both groups will be representing throughout the event. Again, awesome, top notch cosplayers will be there as well. So,
They really are. They're very talented.
yeah, exactly. And great people. This is what they do. This is what they love to do. Just come hang out, get to meet, new fans, get to talk about their cosplay, get to talk about Star Wars in general. So come out,
Yes.
hang out once again, May 16 and 17 at the Wonderland Mall. The event is going to be very, very cool. And if I may be so bold, if you need one last, good reason why you should be at that event, guess what?
Let's
Here,
go.
you know, where I hate to break it to you, but I will be at the event. All right.
Let's go.
So General Economics Barker will be part of this awesome event, ForceCon 2026. Once again, May 16 and 17 at the Wonderland of the Americas Mall. Um, I'll be hanging out, both days. We are going to be doing giveaways. We're going to be meeting some of the fans. We're going to be doing some interviews. So stay tuned for that. We're
Yes.
going to be doing live streams. It's going to be a whole ton of fun, guys. So, if you do stop by the event, make sure you say hi, get some stuff, get some free stuff, get some swag, enter to win, some of the giveaways, which I'll be announcing in a few days. Don't worry. And just hang out, come say hi. You guys know that I love talking Star Wars. So let's do that.
Absolutely.
We will get to talk to the guests. We're going to have some interviews with both of them. It's gonna be very fun. We're gonna be, showcasing the show floor. You guys are gonna get to see what the vendors brought. Some of those awesome props we were just talking about, and meet some of the members of the community as well here locally. So, if you're in
Right.
town, I would greatly appreciate it if you stop by. Say hi again, free of charge. My autograph is free still, so jump on that. Um, but yeah, so thank you to Big John for inviting me, for thinking of me and my channel, of course, to be part of this event. I'm honored. I'm very excited. It's gonna be a ton of fun. So once again, guys, I greatly appreciate it if you guys stop by, and say hi and just hang out. We're just gonna be hanging out all weekend.
Absolutely.
Like I said, we'll be having some free stuff. We'll be having some free giveaways. I should have said that before, but free giveaways. That's a key part. So yeah, if you guys are in town, check out the event. Again, check out the vendors, check out the cosplayers, check out the guests. It's gonna be very, very cool. Now,
Right.
one clarification I do want to make is the two guests, right? The two official guests, they
Right.
will be having um they will be selling, I should say,
Right. Yeah.
like autographs and pictures, right? And so
Absolutely.
those, but trust me, guys, it's not gonna be like super expensive or anything. Like
No, not at
it's
all.
gonna be very, very, very affordable. And if nothing else,
Absolutely.
both of them will love to just chat with y'all. So stop
Right.
by, say hi. They'll be more than happy to talk to y'all. So yeah,
Yes.
there you guys have it. So General Canoe's Bunker will be part of ForceCon 2026 in this coming May 16 and 17 in Balcones Heights in Wonderland of the Americas. So once again, check it out. Make sure you are following Big John. I dropped, his Facebook here in the chat. Actually, you know what? Let me drop your Instagram. So stay
Yeah.
tuned.
Sure.
Check out his social media for announcements, for updates, any sort of change that might happen to come up. I'm sure he's gonna let us know. So there it is. Right now in the chat. So make sure that you follow Big John from Big John Customs here on
Right.
Instagram as well as on Facebook. So yeah. Again, we're gonna be having some awesome artists, showcasing again their creations.
Right.
There's gonna be tons of collector stuff, tons of vendors.
Dude, I have a
There's
lot of collectors there.
yeah, oh,
I
I
am
bet.
extremely excited, bro.
I bet, dude.
You
I'm
know,
I'm scared. I'm scared because I'm gonna be there the whole weekend, so I'm just gonna be, just like circling around, dude, like a shark, just
yeah,
just waiting to bite on it. But yeah, maybe I'll try to strike some deals, at the end of the show, because
right.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Like I said last time, uh, I was there a couple hours maybe, and I like I said, I dropped some coin like as it was. So, but yeah, man, I'm very excited, and guys, once again, this is San Antonio's only uh
Star Wars
Star Wars
con.
focused, right,
Right.
event. We have
Absolutely.
plenty of great events. I'm not saying nothing about any other event. We
No,
have great
no,
events.
sure.
But what
Great
Big John.
promoters here. Very
Oh,
great promoters here.
absolutely. Yeah. And I don't know how they do it, man. They seem to put together events like
Dude, yeah.
pancakes do. Like they're just, like every other weekend they got something going on.
I know, man.
Um but yeah, so what Big John, set out to do is basically have a Star Wars specific, right? Star Wars focused show.
Absolutely.
And he's doing it. This is his second time around. This is the first time at this venue, which I think is perfect. This mall does host quite a lot of these mall cons, but as we've said before, the grand majority of them are horror, and again, nothing wrong with
Mhm.
that.
Right.
But let's show Star Wars, right? Let's show Star Wars some
Little
love, right?
change
Come
up
on,
on
yeah,
her. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah. A
yeah,
little
yeah.
change up on her.
Little bit of, yeah, exactly. Let's throw in some variety, into the pot.
Right.
So yeah, super excited. It's gonna be a great event. It's gonna be super fun. Once again, free entry, free parking, all that good stuff. Like it's not gonna cost you
Absolutely.
anything to attend.
No.
The only things that will cost you is if you want a picture or an autograph with the guests, right? With
Right.
the
And
official
mind you,
guests.
let me just say this real quick. For their autographs, they're going to be charging their autographs. It's going to be like you'll get an amazing autograph from them. Uh, your pic, the picture combo, I believe they have their set price, but most of the time for these celebrities, it's like $40 to $50 for their autograph.
There you go.
It's
Beautiful.
amazingly affordable, y'all. Bring a picture, bring your puppet. They will happily love Susanna, especially. She would love to sign those items. She's always amazing. Susanna's the life of the party. Christine, this is her first time here
Yeah.
in San Antonio. This is her first time here in San Antonio, I believe, in ever.
Yeah.
Christine. So
I think so.
she's extremely excited to be here. She's extremely excited to meet y'all. She wants to see the family. She loves the cons. She's been around the cons for quite some time. So
She has. Yeah.
she's extreme. Yeah. So she's extremely excited to be here and meet all of us here for sure. And mind you,
Absolutely.
she is the first female R2D2.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Very much so. So great guest again. So yeah, like John is saying, they're gonna be very, very affordable, pictures and autographs. More than likely, for the most part, they usually have a combo, right? So if you buy
Yeah.
autograph and picture, it'll be a little bit cheaper than if you were buying
Right.
separate, right? Um,
Right.
Once we know, more of the details, I'll let you guys know more or less like where the ballpark of those are. But yeah, again, like Big John is saying, it's definitely gonna be affordable. So those
Absolutely.
those would be like your expenses, right? And of course, any collectible that you guys want to pick up, because again,
Right.
there's gonna be some fire out there. So be warned. All right. That's what I tell my wife. I was like, I'm just letting you know,
Fair
like,
warning, honey.
yeah, exactly, because it's my birthday like 2 weeks before that.
That's
So I'm like,
right, dude. That's
just
right.
save it, and just let me spend it like 2 weeks later. so
Yeah.
yeah, dude, super super excited. But I've been neglecting here the chats. Let me jump back right into it. We got the real life perspective show. What is going on? And saying that's no moon. Happy Wednesday, folks. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Hey, says OBP. Howdy, Obi says real life. I definitely want to get the Bad Batch helmets, dude. Yes, we
Yeah,
need
we
to
do.
for sure. Oh, look who it is. We got Michael Juarez saying, "Hi, Uncle John. You're doing awesome." Autumn and Rory. Look at that. I love the family support, man. That's what it's
Those
all
are my
about.
nieces.
That's awesome, man. Um, that was the time I got my Luke Skywalker X-wing helmet. When we were talking
Oh,
about the
dude.
re-release of that Hasbro was doing like random re-releases like a couple years back. So hey, I'm glad OVP because that helmet went up in price like crazy. Like
It did.
it was what, like
Have you seen the wedge?
yes, yeah,
Dude, it was great, man. Dude, don't even look online for that, bro.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous, dude.
It's one of those things, man. So I had the privilege of meeting Wedge last year,
Oh,
and
dude, nice, bro.
I
Was he
interviewed
cool?
him actually. Oh, dude, he's amazing.
Nice.
Um, he so I got to interview him right like very quickly, like a 5 minute interview. But
Mhm.
he told me the story of how Ewan McGregor, right? Because that's his nephew. Um,
I didn't even know
yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's
dude, that's his
crazy,
nephew.
bro.
Like, well, in
That's
real life, right?
wild. That's
um
cool.
how when they went to see Star Wars, right? Like when they were kids and they went to see him, and then they were like, asking him all kinds of questions, like, "Uncle, did you really do this?" And he's like, "Kid, it's all fake. Like it's all like special effects, like." Um, but yeah, so he also told me how it was very hard for him to come back for that very last, Star Wars movie for Episode 9.
Mhm.
He's like, I was gonna be there for 5 days, right? He's like, I had more scenes. He's like, but things didn't work out. I had a lot of commitments. I was only able to be there for like 8 hours. He's like,
Oh, wow.
so that's why you only see him like, like talking into the
Briefly.
mic, like
Yeah.
super brief, right? He's like, we couldn't
Yeah.
do more. And I'm like, like what could have been, it would have been awesome.
That
And
would have
he's
been
like,
cool,
yeah, he's
dude.
like, I had, I had more stuff. And I'm like, tell me more. And he's like, no.
That's
Um,
really cool, man.
look at that. I'm trying to be like you, my boy. Love it. That's awesome. Antonio says, just want to share a little different from Star Wars. Like I know, but the wife got me a DeLorean. Oh, nice. The DeLorean Lego from Back to the Future.
Nice.
Randomly, we're gonna say I'm a lucky guy. Dude, that's awesome. That set is pretty dope. So congrats on that. OBP says, you're making me wish I lived in San Antonio. Hey, there you go, man. Hey, find a cheap flight and come on down, dude. Hey everyone, says Archer from Nerd Affiliate. Appreciate you joining, man. Thank you so much. Ultra saying hi to Archer. Hey, Nerd Affiliated says OBP. Yo, we got Rob in the house. What is going on, man? Saying, hey guys, appreciate you joining, man. Freezy, what up, General? Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate you. Hello there, says Appetite for Collectibles. What is up, Nilda? Thank you for coming in, dude. Great job on that last interview. I still got to finish it, but dude, that was legit awesome. Ultra saying hi to Rob, and Rob saying hi back. So, okay. So what else? What else? All right. So once again, guys, just to remind you, we will be out there May 16, 17 at ForceCon 2026 that Big John is putting together.
Very
Um,
excited.
yeah, it's gonna be a great show, man. It's gonna be a great, again, if you just want to like show up and hang out, it's basically free. Stop by, take some awesome pictures with the cosplayers, with the amazing droids, life-size droids that are gonna be there,
I
too.
will say too, I'm sorry, bro, my bad.
No, go for it.
Um, I will say too, dude, with the cosplays along with that going on, this is a legit show, y'all. I'm trying my best to, get get the right people, not necessarily right, but just the right atmosphere for
Absolutely.
this show. And I will say we will have, and General Kenobi was there for it last year. We will have a lightsaber demonstration and a lightsaber battle going on for you
Yeah,
live
let's
at
go.
the event. So very excited about that.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah. Last year was super fun, man. Like we had some kids going in, like it was like
Yeah.
just, yeah, it was a hood. So yeah. Um
Oh,
Make
I
sure
wish I
you
had
check that
pictures
out.
of that, dude. Man,
I was trying to find mine, dude, and I couldn't. I should have asked Mario. Mario probably has some pictures because he
dude.
was
Oh my
filming.
god, I think Mario does, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, that's
he
all
would.
right. Next time, next time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would say just get a couple, post them on Instagram, just be like, "Hey, this is some of the stuff that we did
Yeah,
last year," like and just tag people.
you
But
know.
quick shout out here. How can I do this? Here we go. Quick shout out here to Nilda, who just posted an awesome interview with Dan Fogler. So basically, he was in Fanboys, he was in Fantastic Beasts,
Oh,
all
dude,
of that good
nice.
stuff. So she just posted this a couple of days back, and it was a great conversation. So make sure that you check that out. Again, this is on Nilda's channel, which is called Appetite for Collectible. Just in case you don't know, I think everybody here knows her, but I just wanted to shout that out because that interview is dope, and I'm very happy that she got it because that man needs free reigns to be on on a sequel of Fanboys. Like his character was just insane.
The fanboys, bro. That's like amazing. I love that freaking movie, bro. It makes me laugh every time I see it, dude.
Dude, right? It was, yeah, I feel like it came out of nowhere. I know there was a lot of work put into it, but I'm saying like it wasn't like super well known.
Right.
It wasn't like I feel like it wasn't well distributed back then either, probably because of legalities and stuff like that. But I'm like, dude, if you were to make that movie today, oh my god, like it would just blow up, like it would be
It will.
insane. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's the era of sequels, right? So who
I
knows,
think so,
maybe we
for
can get
sure.
another one. But yeah, shout out to Neil Das. So um let's see. Antonio says, "Did I understand, or just John makes masks? If so, I am interesting." Ooh, there you go. So Antonio is a local guy again here, in San Antonio. So
Okay.
yes, Antonio. So he makes helmets, blasters, props in general, right? But that's like his main jam. So check it out. The link is here in the chat. Big John Geeks Customs, and let me show the page again real quick before we start hearing out. So Antonio, this is some of the stuff that he makes. Again, helmets, blasters. I kind of like this one here because it shows like the variety too, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, dude. Hit him up again. The link is here. Big John Ski Customs, and I want to show some of the longer ones like this one. Yeah. So full on,
I had a lot of fun
right.
with that one.
Yeah, dude. This one looks dope. This one and the Clone War, the DLC. Where is it?
Oh yeah. Yeah. The rifle. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That one
you
was really fun to make too.
you had a full size. Oh, did I miss it? I could have sworn I saw it. No, it's not on this one. Could have sworn I saw it earlier. Oh, here. There's some piece of it here. Like it's in
Yeah, I
this
see it.
bottom part. But yeah. But yes. So hit him up, Antonio. He does amazing work. Um, which reminds me, I need a blaster from you, but we'll talk later.
I got you, brother.
um, Looks awesome. Yeah, dude, he does great work, like for sure.
Thank you, bro.
Um, all right. So, anything else you want to add? Before we start heading into the night here.
I mean, I'm just was very honored and very freaking dude. I'm excited just to be on your podcast in general. So I
Appreciate you.
mean, and this is what I wanted, bro, since last year. And I think great things, hard work and a lot of good things take time. Great things even take longer. So
For sure.
we're right here right now, and I'm very very honored to be here right now, bro. And I've always looked your podcast, dude, for Star Wars, bro. It's just, in my opinion, like top notch, dude. It's
Hey,
like,
man, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And again,
especially,
yeah.
go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I especially, appreciate, you thinking of us, to be part of your show. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna, again, we're gonna be out there, all throughout the show, both days, pretty much, full days, both days. So
Mhm.
come hang out, come check out this awesome event that Big John is putting together. And let's support the only Star Wars specific show that we got going on here in San Antonio. So let's keep it going, guys.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And we're gonna
So
keep it going, dude. I got great ideas for. I shouldn't be thinking that long, but I'm already thinking about next year.
hey, That's what
I'm not even. I haven't even done this show yet, man. But I already have amazing ideas for next year.
for sure, man. So once again, ForceCon will have some of the guests that we showed. They will have artists. They're gonna have cosplay groups. The Legion will be out there. Uh,
Absolutely.
the
Bible
Star
First
Wars,
Legion.
the Star Wars, sorry, the San Antonio Star Wars Society will be out there. I keep butchering their name. Pete's gonna hate me. Um, and Big John will be out there for sure. Shaking hand, kissing babies, all of that good stuff, and
You're right.
plenty of awesome vendors as well. All right, so bring a little bit of cash because I'm sure you're gonna see some cool stuff out there. So yeah, ForceCon 2026, May 16 and 17, Wonderland of the Americas in Balcones Heights. So I think that's about it. So
That's
just
about it,
as
man.
my usual wrap up here, guys, thank you again for joining us. This very special episode of The High Ground. Thank you to Big John for, stepping into the bunker with us. And also, I would greatly appreciate it if you check us out over on Facebook. General Economics Bunker, all one word. We are also on Instagram at general.kenobis.bunker, as well on TikTok at general_kenobis_bunker. And we're also on threads because we cool like that at general.kenobis.bunker. So I would greatly appreciate it if you check us out all over social media. Stay tuned for more announcements. Make sure that you guys hit that like button here in the stream before you take off. So that we show the mythical YouTube algorithm that we are having fun here on a Wednesday night. Also, if you are not subscribed, I greatly appreciate it if you check out the channel, subscribe. We got some pretty cool things coming up, and hit that notification bell because we are going to be going live during ForceCon. All right, so I'm going to show
Yes,
you
for
guys
sure.
live what's going on, vendors, artists, props. Those life-size battle droids, dude.
I
I
can't
want
wait, dude.
I want one. I don't know where I'll put it, but I want one.
Dude, don't you have the R2D2 one from
I
Home
do.
Depot?
Yeah.
How do you like that one?
It's okay. It's pretty good for
Dude,
what it
I
is. It's
saw it,
pretty
bro.
good.
It looked pretty
It's pretty
badass.
good.
Excuse
Yeah.
my language. It looks badass, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, this is me like over analyzing stuff, but
I do it all the time.
yeah, my only gripe is not my only gripe, but one of my main ones is there's a mismatch of the white paint
Okay,
on the
yeah.
body and on the legs. Sometimes in some sections so the legs are like mushed together, right? Like two halves basically.
Okay.
Um, and between those two, there's like a mismatch of paint that like my
Mm.
OCD just can't. But honestly, for the price, I was like, I wasn't gonna put together an R2D2 for
Yeah,
$300. Like, let's be honest,
yeah. No,
it moves, it has sounds, like it's great. Trust me, like for 90% of the people, probably more, it's perfect. I really do think it's a good buy. Some people
yeah.
found it on clearance, dude. Like those people
Oh,
made out like
bro,
bandits. Like,
dog. I don't even want to know, man. I'm gonna get so jealous.
yeah. Well, let me tell you, I picked up Chewbacca on clearance.
Dude, did you really?
Yeah.
Bro, are you gonna make a video of that, bro? I need to see that,
Dude,
dude.
yeah, it's still in the box, dude. I have a mess in the house, but I picked up Chewbacca for $87, bro. Delivered from Home Depot. So yeah, at that
Bro,
at that price point, I was like, I have to. I was like, I
yeah.
got no excuse. Like,
No,
yeah,
no, I picked that up too, bro. I don't care,
yeah,
bro. I
dude.
don't care if I got these
So
sandwiches for a week, dude. I'm
yeah,
picking it up.
exactly. Yeah. The wife was like, "Didn't you just buy a life size Arturito?" I was like, "Yes, I did." I was like, that's not the point. That's not what we're talking about here. but yeah, dude. So yeah,
Nice.
it's still in the box, dude. I hate myself for not cracking it open yet, but like I said, I gotta make room for it. Like it's
Yeah.
getting ridiculous.
I see your
But yeah,
collection, bro. It's crazy, man. It's getting packed in there, dog.
yeah. Oh yeah, trust me. I almost tripped coming into the stream. Like I had some boxes and close to the door, and I almost ate it, dude, because I had the lights off.
Oh,
But anyway,
wow.
not the point. Um, I don't have a problem. What are you talking about? Um, so yeah, guys, let me catch up here with the very last comments. And again, appreciate all of y'all for joining us. Let's see. Anna says, so many good vendors, a little bit of everything. Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be very,
Yes.
very cool. Rob saying, see you everyone. Appreciate you coming in, man. Thank you. Or Thursday afternoon. Yes, sir. OVP says, thanks you too. Very cool show. Appreciate you, OVP, as always, for coming in, man. My R2 cost me $1,700 to make with all the electronics. Yeah. But I mean,
Oh, God.
his is like freaking, you know. Now don't get me
That
wrong,
makes my
that's still a lot of money, right? But I'm saying
yeah,
like, I understand why. Like his is
yeah.
like top notch.
And it's crazy too because I hear a lot of stories from these guys from Legion and dude, just real quick, I know we got to wrap up, but just
No worries.
you have no idea how the passion that these dudes with like how deep they're in it,
Absolutely.
man. Like I've heard stories, bro. I don't want to say it, dude. I've heard R2D2 is running from about $15,000 to $20,000, bro,
Yeah.
when they're done. And
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, bro,
Yeah,
that is
dude.
unbelievable, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, these are like almost like screen accurate, right? Like they go deep.
Absolutely.
Um, but yeah, I mean, a little bit too rich for my blood. But hey, if you
Yeah, for
guys
sure.
dig it, by all means. Action
Yeah,
Joe
dude.
Fix, also another local cat, by the way. So Action Joe Fix says, I just got home from a road trip to Austin, Round Rock, Georgetown. Hit every Ross along the way and nada. Dang it, man. Hello,
Ah,
everyone.
damn.
Hey, Action Joe, if you're in town May 16 and 17, stop by Wonderland. So we're going to be there. Big John is putting together a Star Wars convention there at Wonderland of the Americas in Balcones Heights. And I'm going to be, part of it. I'm going to be a guest. So
Oh
stop
yeah.
by, dude. Say hi. It's free. So there you go. Hey, Joe says, Rob. Actually, Joe says, howdy, back to Rob. And OVP says, there's R2D2 mod groups on Facebook. Yes, I never found the Home Depot
Yeah.
one. I thought I saw one actually, but yeah, I didn't join, but yeah. Antonio says, night guys, please make sure to check out Big John. Yeah, for sure, 100%. So once
Thank you,
again,
bro.
the links are here in the chat, guys. Check out his Instagram, check out his Facebook. Stay tuned for any update for ForceCon will be out there as well. All right. So I think that is going to do it for tonight. Thank you again for joining us. I always appreciate you, Bunker Bunch. You guys are the absolute best. And I hope to see at least a couple of you here in the chat
Yes.
that I know are local guys. Stop by, ForceCon in May. It's coming up. You got a couple months. So, start saving some money too. So yeah, we'll be out there. Big John, thank you as always for all the support, man. Thank you for being
Thank you,
here.
brother.
Really, really appreciate you making time chatting with us. And we will definitely see you out there. All right, y'all. We'll talk to you later. Catch you on the next one.